Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a daily reading update. Today is the 25th of March. 9 months till Christmas. Happy Monday, everybody. It's been a Monday, so I'm a little goofy, a little extra goofy today. So first of all, before I get into anything, this is probably honestly going to be a bit of a shorter video. I don't have much more to share than I talked about yesterday, but mainly I wanted to come on here to thank all of you, all of the new subscribers who might be watching this. Thank you with my whole heart to Steve Donahue for the shout out video yesterday, trying to get me to 5,000. I think I'm at 21 away from it at this point. So that is super exciting. I mean, maybe I'll hit it by the end of the month. Who knows? That would be kind of cool. So yeah, so thank you. And for those of you who are new subscribers, I hope you enjoy my channel. I know that Steve talked in the video that I am kind of like known for category romance. And I talk a lot about category romance here, and I love, Harlequin category romance. But funnily enough, that is not a word. I have not been reading it in the last month, to be completely honest. And I was thinking about that today on my drive into work, and I think the reason is because I'm a little annoyed at the good people at Harlequin. I just feel like there's been a lot of changes happening within the category romance universe, and I'd like to do an entire video on this. I'm just scratching the surface right now. I need to sit down more with my thoughts and things like that. But as you guys might know if you've watched me for a while, I don't like change. To the extent that I don't like the fact that I would have to stop for gas on my way to work because it changes my routine. I don't like change. I don't like changes to my routine. So the fact that, earlier this year, Harlequin got rid of one of the biggest lines that's been around since the early 80s. And now they're making these cover changes, and now they're making like size changes in the books. And it's just, I don't like change. And I just feel in my heart of hearts that this is Harlequin slowly phasing out category. Do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of other people are speculating this as well. And it would sadden me greatly, but it wouldn't surprise me if it were to happen. So I think the reason I haven't picked the books up is because I've been a little disillusioned lately. And as much as I love them, as much as I love the books and the authors and the stories, as a company, I don't know if I can follow eventually where Harlequin is going with categories. So we shall see. You're taking away the essence of what category romance is. They've become again, I could go into an entire video, and I don't think I should. I think I should save that for another day and time. But basically, you're making them more expensive. The whole point of a Harlequin category romance book was for, someone, male or female, doesn't matter. They're rushing through Walmart, and they're trying to pick up a few things for dinner. And as they pass by the book section, they see this book and it catches their eye, and they're like, ooh, that looks really good. And they pick it up, and it's like, I'm not saying sell them for $2, but I think they're retailing for $7 or $8 now. But it was something back then that you could pick up for let's say less than $5. And you put it in your cart with everything else, with your eggs and your milk, and you check out at the line, and away you go. They were small. They were paperback novels that could fit in your pocket or your purse or your inside coat pocket or something like that, able to take with you wherever you go. Now they've made them slightly bigger, and they're trying to gloss them up. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't deserve, and that they don't deserve it, because they do. These are wonderful stories. But again, I just feel like they're trying to edge away from the fact that they're known as category romances, because, and it's true, to be fair, there are a lot of book snobs out there who, won't read a category because it's considered category romance, and they think it's trash, and they think it's whatever. So anyway, again, if you guys want me to see me do a whole video on this, I absolutely will, because I still love it. I still love it. So as I mentioned yesterday, my plan is to have a physical book and an ebook on the go at the same, reading them, so I can kind of jump back and forth, right? So I will show you guys the cover because I left my e-reader, I'm pointing over there. I am currently reading on ebook, a book that I can't find. the cover of. It's right there. I looked at it. I'm reading The Catch by Amy Lea. This is the third, whoops, sorry, it's a little bright. Again, I'm showing you this on my Kindle Fire. That's a little too dark. The Catch by Amy Lea. I have this out from my library. Sorry for the glare. And so far I'm really enjoying this. I got another 2 or 3 chapters read of this at lunchtime. And now we're into the whole fake fiance storyline. So they're trying to fool his family that they are engaged, because the family does not get along. But this is the one thing that they're kind of getting along about, is the fact that Evan is potentially going to be getting married. And so they're trying to keep up the farce for a little bit longer for reasons. I don't want to give you guys the whole plot as I read this book, because I want you guys to read it and enjoy it for yourselves. But to say that I am enjoying it, I'm now, I think, 40-ish% of the way through it. So yeah, so this one is enjoyable. And I haven't read any more, but I plan to tonight, is The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. So I'm only a chapter into this one. I was going to bring it to work with me today, but I kind of flipped a coin and I decided to bring the my e-reader and read that on my lunch. So tomorrow I will be bringing this one with me to read. So yeah, so looking forward to getting back to this one. Now, the other thing that I was thinking about is, like, I do miss reading the category books. They are really, really fun. And as annoyed as I am right now, and as much as I think there's too many changes happening and you know, the thoughts and feelings that I have, they're still good books. And I still want to read them. And I still own a lot of them, especially a lot of them on the Harlequin website, like through the Gloss app through Harlequin. I've spent a good deal of money buying those books, and I'm not picking them up. So do I dare start a third book? You know, I'm thinking I'll just pick up a category. I'll just pick one. This was my thought this morning. I was like, I'll just pick one at random and I'll read a couple chapters in the morning. It can be like my morning with my coffee reading, and then I'll put it down and leave it. And, you know, then work on my other 2 books. You know, it's kind of nice to have the choice. That's the one thing I do miss from reading multiple books at once. So I did decide to do that. Now, truth be told, I'm actually reading on my Samsung tablet, because as much as I like the Kindle Fire, the one thing I don't like the Kindle Fire for is if it's not something that's Kindle related or Amazon related, because you have to use the Amazon ecosystem here with the Kindle Fire. Now, I side-loaded the Play Store from Google just so I could get like Libby and stuff like that. But I find that all those apps tend to slow down. And of course, Amazon's going to do that because they don't want you downloading. They don't want you to leave the Amazon ecosystem. Do you know what I mean? So I was trying to use the Gloss app on this, and you know, I'd flip a page and the next page would be blank. And then I'd flip a page and the next page would be blank. And I'm like, what is happening? And I thought maybe it was the book, that maybe I got like a defective book. So I brought up the book on my phone and there was no problems at all. So then I brought it up on my Samsung tablet and same thing, no problems at all. So Amazon is just being a jerk and will not let me use that app. So anyway, I am, like I said, reading it and I am using the Gloss app, as much as I really do dislike that app, mainly because it is on a tablet and I much prefer to read on an e-ink display. But I do have my eyes on that box, the one that's like the size of a phone, and it's e-ink display, but you can download apps to it. That is on my wish list. So I'm hoping in the next few months I can pick that up for myself as a treat. And that's what I will use to read these, so then I can still read with an e-ink display. That's my hope. But the book that I decided to start off with, I just did a random pick because, like, I have a lot of books on the Amazon, on the Harlequin app. And I just picked a random page number and then looked at the books that were on that page on my bookshelf and picked the one that looked the best. And the one that I got is one that I've actually wanted to read for a little bit. And that is Summoning Up Love by Synthia Williams. This is the first book in the Heart and Soul series. Heart and Spirit, something like that. But the series is about 3 brothers. So you get, each book is about a different brother. And they're ghost hunters. But it's not a paranormal series, as the author explains. It just so happens that he's a ghost hunter, and I guess there's some strange happenings in this house that our female lead is staying at. I'm only a chapter in. I read a chapter with my coffee this morning and that was it. So I'm looking forward to diving more into this one tomorrow. I will keep you guys updated. So yes, so I am back reading category romance. At least for right now. But you know what? No matter what happens with Harlequin, there is 75 years of back catalog to go through. And that's the other thing, just a very slight annoyance. It's the 75th anniversary of Harlequin this year. There has been no mention of it. I think I saw one day somebody wrote a short novella that was on the website celebrating the 75th anniversary. 75. And all it garnered was a short story. I don't know what's happening over at Harlequin. And I feel like they're going to lose a lot of their fan base if things happen that I don't want to have happen. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta edit this. And I will talk to all of you lovelies tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.